Okay, you can start there. Good. Then we're gonna find a comfortable place, closing your eyes for a moment. And taking a deep inhale through the nose. And fully exhale. And taking a few conscious breaths here. Feeling what is present within you right now. What is the energy? What is the sensations that you bring into this practice? And notice if you're holding attention somewhere. Perhaps your shoulders traveling up to your ears. Perhaps you're trying to hold yourself really strongly upright. And notice if that tension is something you can let go. Maybe with your next exhale, you can softly release. And start noticing, how do you feel emotionally right now? What is present? And trying to stay with the felt perception. So not going into your head, not going into stories to explain yourself, why do you feel this way? But notice if you can just feel, observe, without the judgment, without having to push or suppress anything. What is present for you? We're going to take one more deep inhale here. And fully exhale. Gently opening your eyes. We're going to bring the left leg under and bringing the right heel on top of the left knee and the left knee on top of the right heel. And if this is a challenging position, you can also pull the legs a bit more apart or even just cross your legs to make it even easier. Nice. From there, we're going to inhale, reaching the arms up, gaze towards the hands. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand to the right side and reaching the left arm also to the right side. You can either have the elbow straight, or if you want, you can also bring the elbow all the way down to the mat. Notice if your legs are now starting to tense up and hold. And see if you can relax a little bit. Having the legs in this position, we're also doing a hip opener, so it might feel a bit intense. Nice. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms up, gazing towards the hands. And exhale, the left hand comes to your right knee, and we're going to gaze over the right shoulder. Taking a couple of breaths here. Feeling how the inhale is a little bit lifting your chest, lengthening through the spine. And maybe softly exhale, you can deepen the twist. Nice. Inhale, coming back to middle, gazing towards the hands. And on the exhale, we're going to reach the hands forward onto the mat. And maybe we can walk the hands even a bit further. So coming a little bit into forward folds. Keep connecting with your breath. And noticing the part of the body, so maybe it's around the right hip, right glute, right leg, somewhere where you feel a little bit more tension. And notice if you can send your inhale into this space, feeling that the inhale is expanding, so creating more space. And maybe with your exhale gently, you can release and even go deeper into this pose. Nice. Inhale. I'm going to bring the arms up, coming back to the middle. And exhale, we're going to release the arms down. Bringing now the right foot over the left leg. Yes, we're going to hug the left arm around the right leg and gazing over the right shoulder. Feeling again here how the inhale is a little bit lengthening through the spine, opening the heart. And exhale. Maybe you can gently deeper the twist. Nice. Inhale, we're going to gaze forward. Exhale, release the arm. Now we're going to bring the left foot onto the mats. The right foot is still on top of the left leg. We're going to gently press the right knee down. And here you can see for yourself if you want to lean a bit back to make it more gentle, if you want to bring your chest a bit forward to go deeper into your stretch. Nice. We're going to bring the hands slightly more back so we are a bit more in a relaxed mode. We're going to ground the right hand behind us. From there, we're going to lift the hips up and reach in the left arm back. You can choose for yourself. You can keep the hips very low, make it a bit easier, or bring in the hips really high, make it a bit more challenging. Nice. And from there, we're going to lower down. Good. Coming to the other side. So now we're going to bring the other foot on top of the other one. Nice. And from there, inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. And exhale, the left hand comes to the left side, reaching the right arm to the left side also. Either having the elbows straight or maybe you want to go a bit deeper. If you do go to deeper, just feel if you can still feel both of your sit bones. And of course, the option was to open your legs a bit more, even having them in the cross leg position. Feel where you are today. Nice. Inhale, we come back to the middle, reaching the arms up. And on the exhale, the right hand comes to your left knee, gazing over the left shoulder. Nice, noticing the sensations that are present for you here. How do you feel? Nice, inhale, we come back to the middle, reaching the arms up. And on the exhale, the hands come in front of us. And from there, we're going to reach the hands as far as it is comfortable for us right now. And here you might feel a bit more tension around the left hip, left leg, the left glute. See if you can, again, sending a bit love. So sending your inhale there to expand, create some space. And maybe exhale, you can release, go deeper. But no forcing again, just with softness. Nice. Inhale. We're going to come all the way up, bringing the arms up, gazing towards the hands. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Bringing now the left leg, left foot over the right one. We're going to wrap the right arm around the left leg and gazing over the left shoulder. And here, softly feeling how the inhale is lengthening through the spine, opening the chest. Maybe softly or deepening the twist. Noticing the sensations that are present for you here in this pose. Nice. Inhale, we're going to gaze forward, releasing the right arm. And from there, we're going to bring the right foot onto the mat. The left foot is on top of the right leg. And here you can again choose if you want to lean a bit back or if you want to bring your chest a bit more up towards the leg. Also, you can play a little bit with the left knees. Where do you want to have it? Again, finding a place that you want to feel stretch and you want to feel that nice opening sensation, but you do not want to force. No pushing. Nice. From there, we're going to bring the hands a little bit more back so it's a bit more relaxed. We're going to crown the left hand, lifting the hips up and reaching the right arm. Again, you can do your version of this. So you can also keep the hips down. Nice. And from there, we're going to lower down. Bringing again both knees onto the mat. We're going to take one more breath here. So inhale, bringing the arms up, gazing towards the hands. And exhale to release. Coming onto our tabletop, onto the fours, so on the hands and knees. And from here, crowning those hands, spreading the fingers. And we're going to inhale, gaze up, arching through the spine. And on the exhale, gazing down and rounding. So a few times in your own tempo, finding a little bit of movement through the spine. And also here it's nice to bring awareness is that how are you actually feeling here? How is your spine? How is your body waking up into this day? And also connecting the movement with the breath. Nice. Coming back into that neutral tabletop position, we're going to bring the knees closer to each other so they're touching. From there, inhale, we're going to reach the right foot up, a little bit gazing up, so we have a gentle back bend while pointing the toes, right foot up. And on the exhale, bringing the knee towards the chest. So inhale, we go up, 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 as much as up you can, that is comfortable. And exhale, bringing the knee towards the chest again and rounding. Nice, one more time. Good, so this time we're gonna inhale, bring the foot up, same thing, a little bit gazing up. And on the exhale, we're gonna bring the right foot outside of the right hand and lowering down the hips. Nice. Taking a couple breaths here. So you can feel softness, so you don't drop into your maximum right now and feel a lot of tension, but you can also have a little bit of movement there. Maybe it's a bit exploration. How is your hip feeling? Your hip flexor, your legs, any part of your body. Nice. Grounding the left hand onto the mat. We're going to reach the right arm back, gazing towards the right hand. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale, bringing the right hand back. And we're going to reach the hips back and coming into that tabletop position. Again, the knees are touching. We're going to lift up again the right leg. This time, we're going to bend the knee and bringing the right knee to the side. Nice. And from there, we're going to start reaching the leg straight to the side and again bending. So maybe it's inhale, reaching to the side, and exhale, bending. Nice. Next time when you reach it to the side, we're going to bring it all the way to the mat, or all the way to the side. And from there, we're going to reach the hands forward, gently pressing the hips back, and now start bringing the forehead or the chest a little bit towards the mat. Nice few breaths here. Finding a nice stretch for your inner thigh, a little bit on the hip. Good. Bringing the hands back to the mat. We're going to lift the right leg up again to the side. And on the exhale, we're going to bring it again outside of the right foot, right hand, and lowering down the hips. Nice. This time, if it's okay for you, we're going to turn the toes slightly outside and roll onto the outer of the foot, the right foot. You can either keep both hands onto the mat here, or if you like, you can bring the right hand a little bit onto the right knee and gently press, not forcefully, just gently. Keep connecting with the breath same time. Good. We're going to bring the right hand down, right foot down, and we're going to move that right foot back. Good. Knees touching each other. This time we're going to lift now the left leg. So pointing the toes up, we're going to inhale, gaze up, 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 up. And exhale, left knee coming towards the chest. Inhale, we go up. And exhale. A few times in your own tempo here. Nice. Next time we go inhale up. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the left foot outside of the left hand and lowering down the hips. Nice. And again, here we can first find a bit of movement, breathing, sending the breath into those hip spaces. Nice. Very often hips also carry a lot of tension as we spend a lot of time seated. So when we start stretching them, it can be that there is a lot of intense intense sensations. Also giving time for the hip open, sending love, sending breaths. Nice. From there, we're going to crown the right hand and inhale, reaching the left hand up. And exhale, gazing towards the left hand, gazing back. Super nice. Now we're going to bring the hand back forward. And exhale, bringing the hips back so we can bring the left foot back. Correcting again our force, so we're going to touch with the knees together. And from there, we're going to lift the left knee to the side. And we're going to start straightening the left leg and the bend. Keep following with the breath. Nice. Next time, when you straighten your leg, we're going to lower it down to the mat. Reaching the hands a bit forward, and from there, we're going to send the hips back. Same time, chest or the forehead coming down towards the mat. Nice. Inhale, coming back up with the upper body. Lifting the left leg up also, and exhale, bring it outside of the left hand. This time we're going to point the toes out and rolling onto the outer foot. Crowning, either keeping the hands both here or crowning the right hand and gently pressing left hand to your left knee. At the same time, your upper body can lean a little bit to the right side. Nice. We're going to bring the left hand down, left foot down, and bring in the foot back. Good. From there, we're going to lay down onto our belly. Bringing the forearms onto the mat, and we're going to bend the right knee. So we are in a half frog pose. So the knee is about on the level of your hip. Trying to bring the right hip a little bit down first. We're going to flex the right foot. Good. From there, we're going to lift the right heel up and lowering it down. And now in your own tempo, so there is no rush with this movement. Few times up and down. Going into that kind of like a maximum resistance without the force, but going as high up as you can. And then you come back down. Nice. Next time, as you go up, we're going to stay up. And see if you can go a little higher up, if it's available there. Good, and release. Lengthening the right leg. We're going to bring now the left leg to the side. Flexing the left foot. And first, we're just going to send that left hip down. Trying to lower the left hip a little bit down. It's very normal if it feels like it wants to stay only up right now. Good, and from there, we're going to now start lifting the left heel and down. And in your own rhythm, in your own way, feeling into your body is also doing this movement with awareness. What is open for you right now? What is available for you right now? Following that. Nice. And with your next one, when we go up, we're going to stay up. Up, up, up. Nice. Nice. Release. Good. Bringing the hands onto the mat. We're going to come into frog pose now. So both legs at the same time. You can, of course, turn onto your mat if you want a bit more support for your knees or wherever you are doing your frog. We can have the forearms onto the mat. Nice. Here you can feel if you want to flex your feet, if you want to bring the feet a little bit towards each other. So feel where is present. You can also be the explorer now with your hips forward and back. This pose can get quite intense, quite fast. So just being present. Practicing with awareness, practicing the body awareness here. Good. From there, we're going to find a place where you can stop your hips. And we're going to start doing cats and cows. So inhale, we're going to a little bit gaze up. And exhale, gaze down and trying to round through the hips a little bit. Inhale. And exhale, lifting that pubic bone up. Inhale, releasing the pubic bone, sit bones coming up. And exhale, rounding. The movement is not very big, but it is quite intense, at least for me. Nice, few more times here. Good, and release that. Bringing the hands onto the mats, and we're gonna get out of the pose, finding your ways to forward, and you can shake your hips a little bit to release, allowing some flow there again. From there, we're gonna roll the toes under and come into your down dog. We're gonna stay a couple breaths here, so if you want to, you can move your body, move your legs, move your upper body. Lengthening through the spine, crown in the hands, the feet. Nice. Next inhale, we're going to gaze up and we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Bringing the feet outside of the hands, pointing the toes out, and we're going to lower down the hips. So coming into yogic squat. Bringing the hands in parallel to our heart, elbows inside of the knees, gently pressing the hips open. At the same time, if you can still, with awareness, feel to lift your pubic bone up. Lengthen into the spine. Feel like somebody's almost like pulling you from the crown of the head towards the sky. Nice. One more breath here. Releasing those hands. We're going to now round through the spine. So almost like bringing the chin towards the chest. Maybe you want to walk the hands slightly further if that feels good for you. So really rounding through the spine, even the hips can lower down. That's where you can use those hands to counterbalance. Nice. With the next inhale, we're going to bring the hips up. Grabbing your elbows. And we're going to swing here a couple times side to side. Allowing the gravity to pull your upper body down. So feel that you can let go your shoulders a bit, releasing any tension there. The gravity is doing its work. You don't have to do much. Nice. Releasing the elbows, and we're going to roll vertebra by vertebra. All the way up, bringing the arms up, gazing towards the hands. And exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to bring the arms up, look towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, look up. And exhale, step or jump to your Chaturanga Dandasana. We're going to lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. In this down dog, We're going to bring the feet touching each other. And we're going to lift the right leg up to three-legged dog. Bend in the right knee so we can bring the right foot a little bit to the left side. And at the same time, you can feel that the right knee is going a bit up towards the sky, lengthening the left leg. Nice. Next inhale, the right foot comes to your hands. So we have a lunge legs. And next inhale, we're going to reach the upper body up. Here in the lunge legs, we're going to lift pubic bone up so we get a bit more activation. And I want you to feel that you're active on that in front of the left leg. And then we're going to start imagining how you would be pulling the front foot, so that now the right heel backwards. And at the same time, you're pushing that front of the left leg forward. So we get a bit more activation throughout the legs. Nice. One more inhale here. And exhale, we're going to now pivot the left heel down, so the back heel down, and bringing the right hand, either the elbow onto the right leg or the hand all the way down to the mat next to the right foot. Left hand is towards the sky. If your hand is on down to the mat, feel how the right knee can gently press towards your right arm, and your right arm can gently press towards the right leg. So again, we get a bit more activation through the legs. You can also lift the pubic bone up here. Nice. Inhale, we're going to lift up to warrior two, so the upper body comes up. Turning now the feet parallel. And on the exhale, we're going to start lowering down towards the left leg and going as low as you can. You can also hear it's okay to have that left heel up or using something to support yourself. This would be a nice place to support yourself if you want something underneath your hands. Choosing your place where you are, and from there, we're going to reach the left arm forward, right hand a little bit to the side, and exhale, bring in a little bit the upper body towards the mat. So we get quite a nice deep stretch onto the hips on the right leg. Nice. We're going to bring the hands a bit more together. And next inhale, we're going to come back up to the middle, turning the right toes forward. We're going to lift the back heel up and bringing the left hand to the mat. And now we're going to reach the right hand back. Nice. And here, if you have space, you can turn the right toes out and gently roll on the outer of the right foot. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale, the right hand comes down to the mat. We're going to step into the plank and lowering down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale to your down dog. Here in the down dog, we're going to again touch the feet together. From there, lift in the left leg, bend in the left knee. So the left foot is a little bit to the right side. And here you can press the left knee towards the sky, lengthening through the right leg. Nice. Next, inhale, the left foot comes to your hands. We end up in a high lunge position and reaching the upper body up, arms coming up. So here again, we're going to look for the activation. So we're going to lift the pubic bone up so we active in front of that right leg. And then we're going to start thinking the left heel, so the front leg pulling back. Same time, this front of the leg is pulling forward. So we get sensation of active through the legs. Nice. And of course, if the activation is not for you today, you can always relax that. Hold yourself just in that pose. your practice, you decide. Nice. Next inhale, we're going to pivot the back heel, right heel down. And from there, we're going to bring either the left elbow onto your knee or the left hand all the way down to the mat. Gazing towards the right hand. And here to get again the activation, you can lift the BB bone up gently and press in the left hand towards the left leg at the same time, a little bit towards that arm. Nice. Next inhale, we're going to reach to that warrior two. Bringing the feet parallel, and from there we're going to start lowering down towards the right leg. And here the heel can be up, it's no problem. You can stay higher with the hips, you can take a block or something to support yourself. Once you find your position, you can also reach the right arm forward, left one to the side, and bringing a little bit the upper body down towards the mat. Nice. Next inhale, bringing the hands a little bit more towards you. Exhaling here, we're going to prepare to rise up. So next inhale, coming all the way up. Good. Turning the left toes forward, lifting the back heel up, bringing the right hand down to the mat. And now we're going to, if possible, pointing the toes, left toes out, rolling on the outer foot, and reaching the left arm back, gazing towards the left hand. This can be quite active, so if it doesn't feel good to roll on the outer foot on the left foot, you can always have it onto the mat, or even bringing your knee down, the right knee. Nice, one more inhale here. And as you exhale, the left hand foot comes down to mat, stepping into your plank and lowering down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog, taking extra breath here. So grounding your hands, grounding your feet. Noticing what is present for you here right now. Nice. Next inhale, we're going to gaze up, step or jump your feet, and come seated to your hands. Coming into a butterfly pose. So bringing the feet together, heels towards you. We're going to make this a little bit more active. How do we make that? Is we're going to press the feet together. And for the first go, we're going to feel that we're going to push the feet through the mat. Almost like you want to get your feet to the earth, underneath the earth. So you're just going to press your feet down. Press the feet together and down at the same time. What you might notice then is that all these parts of your legs, even your core, is starting to activate. So keep pressing and breathing at the same time. So watch out that you don't forget to breathe as we keep this hold. Deep breaths. Couple more. And from there, we're going to release that. Now the next one, we're going to press the feet together, and now we're going to lift the feet up. So press and feel that you want to lift the feet. Most likely they're not going to lift anywhere, but what you're going to feel again is a different set of muscles are working. Even feeling it in your core, in your back, you can feel it so many places, how all the little muscles are working to get those feet up. Also in your inner thighs, in those hips. Few more breaths here. And from there, we're going to release that. And now we're going to walk the hands further and coming into a bit more passive stretch. So going into as deep as it is comfortable for you. Now allowing the legs to release a little bit, so now we're not holding the tension. Taking a few breaths here, and also noticing is how deep are you going? Doesn't matter how deep you go, but just noticing how deep is that. Nice. Inhale, we're gonna come back up and releasing those legs, keeping the butterfly pose still. We're going to, for the full version, we grab the elbows behind the back. But if this is going to feel too intense for you, you can always bring your hands also to your legs to give your extra support. So what we're going to do is holding on to the elbows if possible. We're going to inhale here. And on the exhale, pressing the feet together, and we're going to lower down. And you only go into a position where you're like, okay, here I can still next inhale, come back up. So the idea is that we go up and down through the strength of our legs, maybe a little bit of core, a little bit of back, but we're not really using support from the hands example to go up and down. So you only want to go as down as you can still come back up. Pressing those feet together and using your breath. To make it easier, of course, you can support your legs to the mat, but then you a little bit take away from the activation through the legs, but feel where you are. And also it could be as you keep going up and down that you'll notice like, oh, now actually my legs are opening up, or I'm finding a bit more strength there, and I can go a little deeper. Super nice. Good. I'm gonna do it one more time. And this time we're gonna bring the hands to the mat, and now we're gonna go into a passive stretch again with your exhale. Maybe by doing the up and down, maybe you created more space. Maybe you can go a little deeper, or maybe you go to the same place, but it feels a bit more comfortable. Nice. Next inhale, we're gonna roll back up, bringing the hands back. We're gonna bring the feet forward, and we're just gonna roll the knees side to side a couple times. Really nice. From there, we're gonna lengthen the left leg, bringing the right foot onto the left leg like a tree pose, but this time we're gonna turn now the chest towards your right knee. From there, we're gonna inhale, lift the arms up, and on the exhale, maybe the left hand can come in front of the right leg or onto the mat, and we're gonna reach the right arm towards the left leg, and same time we wanna bring the armpit towards the sky. So rather go a little bit less deep without turning your chest towards the mat. So we get a nice side stretch. Nice. Inhale, coming back up, reaching the arms up, gazing towards the hands. And exhale to release. Now this right foot, we're gonna bring it to the mat. Yes, and this time, now we're gonna swing a little bit so we get the weight onto the right foot. Maybe the heel is onto the mat, maybe it's coming up, it's no problem. And here this time, we're not gonna go forward, fold and sink. We're actually gonna rise. Rise meaning that you're gonna push through your legs to keep yourself active. Of course, you can always support, but you wanna feel a little bit activation by lifting your pubic bone up, staying nice and strong to keeping yourself up. Maybe you can even bring the hands in prayer. You wanna feel that you're not sinking, but you're lifting. Lifting the pubic bone up. Strong legs. Nice. And from now we can lower down, butt down, and releasing the foot. Good. Bringing the feet forward, shaking the legs a little bit. And from there, we're going to bring the left foot against the right one like a tree pose. Now we're going to turn the chest towards the left leg. And inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, the right hand comes either onto your left leg or onto the mat. And we're going to start reaching the left arm towards the right leg. So we get a side stretch. So now again here, if your chest is turning too much towards the mat, make it a little bit less angle. Maybe even support your right arm to the right leg. So trying to find a position where you can keep a nice side stretch onto the left side of your body. Still turning a little bit the armpit, the chest towards the sky. Nice. Inhale, we bring the arms up, gazing towards the hands. And exhale to release. Bringing now the left foot onto the mat so the knee is up. And from there, we're going to bring the hips up. Now here again, the heel can be up. You can support yourself somewhere. But you want to find a place where you can activate yourself. So we're going to lift the PP bone up a little bit, feeling that you're rising up, you're rising through your legs. If possible, bringing the hands inferior to your heart. You can still support yourself, no problem. But trying to find a place where you feel a bit activation through the legs. Keep breathing, keep pushing through your legs. So you're going up, 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 and up. Nice, releasing yourself a little bit. And from here now, we're going to inhale, come all the way up. Finding yourself in a standing position. Nice. Good, I'm going to turn the other way. Nice. From there, we're going to bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, lifting the chest up. And on the exhale, we're going to forward fold, bringing the hands onto the mat. Inhale, gazing up one more time here, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, bringing the crown of the head onto the mat. And you can decide if you want to maybe lengthen the arms even behind you. Feel that the weight is going towards the feet, towards the toes. So also the hips can come forward. And you can use the hands to counterbalance, almost like the hands are pulling you towards the backside, but all your body weight is coming forward. Nice. Bringing the hands back forward. Inhale, we're going to gaze up. Exhale here. Now comes a little bit of challenge. We're going to put the weight onto the hands. We're going to allow the feet to open and slide it seated. You can find your way. You can also bend the knees and just slam yourself to the mat. Good. We're going to find a position where we're going to open the legs as much as is comfortable for you right now. Now we're going to bring the awareness to our hips. So we're going to inhale, we're going to lift the pubic bone up, and as you see, my toes also, they go a bit out. And then we're going to release that, so lowering the pubic bone. So almost like we're going to start doing cats and cows through the pelvis. And if possible, indeed, we're going to have the weight, the hands in forward. So we try not to lean too much back. But exploring your pelvis, of course, you can always bend the knees or make this wideness a little bit less wide for you right now. Nice. Then we come into a bit more neutral position. And from there, we're going to walk the hands forward and we're going to lower down towards the mat. You can either reach the hands forward or even bring them to the side. Couple breaths here. Keep connecting with the breaths and noticing where do you feel this the most. Noticing the parts of your body that are holding tension. Most likely it's the inner thighs, it's the around the hips, the glutes. Nice. Next inhale, we're gonna come back up. We're gonna turn the feet forward in front of the mat. Bring the hands back. We're gonna shake the legs a little bit. Nice. From there, we're gonna lay down onto our back, grabbing outside of the feet and opening the legs. So we come into a happy baby pose. And here, no need to make it forceful or pushing yourself into now the deepest happy pose, but allow yourself to maybe swing here side to side. Your lower back connected with the mat, giving yourself a little bit of back massage. Nice. We're going to release the feet, bring the feet onto the mat, heels towards the buttocks, feet touching each other. And from there, we're going to start opening the knees. So the knees are coming down, the feet are kind of touching each other. So coming into also here, kind of like the butterfly legs. Finding a place where you can take a few breaths. Maybe you want to bring your one hand onto your heart, one onto your lower belly. Of course, option is, if this is not comfortable, you can always bring the feet further away from you, or even bringing the feet back onto the mat and having the knees towards the sky. Also okay. Noticing what is alive within you here. Taking one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to let go of the bow. So we're going to come to your savasana, laying down. Arms next to your body. Feet away from each other. And taking one more deep inhale to tense up all the muscles, curling the toes, fingers to the wrist. And as you exhale, let go, release, and stay here in Savasana for a few minutes.